Good evening. This is the Gothic Bohemian Salon, and I'm Jennifer de Winter. Welcome. This is the Cabinet of Curiosities. Tonight I'm going to talk about a very special collection that I have. It's my collection of nail protectors, otherwise known as nail guards in some societies. I keep them in this box here. This used to be a tobacco box. You can tell by the wooden interior. Now it holds my collection of various nail guards and nail protectors. You can see it's full to the brim. I've been interested in nail guards for quite a long time. Any type of claws or extensions of the nail. I used to have my nails done. I had very long, beautifully manicured nails, like claws, and they just got longer and longer and longer. But I found it difficult to do my artwork with these long nails, so I stopped having them done many years ago. I'm always tempted to get them done again. It makes it hard to play the harp, however, and the sound on a harp of plastic nails is kind of not very good, so I'm not really inclined to get them done again for those reasons. But I do like to wear nail guards and claws, so some of the ones that I have are, for example, these, which a lot of people have noticed and remarked upon, which I wear quite frequently. They do make life a little more difficult sometimes. You do tend to have to take them on and off a little bit, but it's worth it for the look, I guess. And of course you can't do your computer typing and stuff like that with these nails on, but when I'm going out, I will wear them. Getting change out of a purse can be difficult, however, so those are difficult. These came from eBay, and you can get them very inexpensively there. I believe a pop star was the first person to wear them, and they became popular because of that. I do get a lot of questions about them. You can get a dozen for probably about $10 if you look on eBay, and I would look under nail protectors or nail guards for any of the things that I'm actually going to show you tonight. So just to facilitate, I'm going to take these off. They have little snakes on them too. That's kind of neat. I like that about them. I don't know if you saw that, but it's got a little snake at the top. Okay, so in my little box here, I've got an assortment of claws, enough for both hands in some cases, and I'll try to tell you as much about them as I can. These that I'm about to put on are from China. I got them at a place called Necromance, and I have a set of 10, one for each finger. These are from China, as I said. These are the most probably historically significant protectors that I have, nail protectors, nail guards. These were worn by royal people in China to protect the long nails that they would grow, which demonstrated their high position, because you would have to have servants doing things for you if you had these kind of things on all the time. They wouldn't necessarily wear 10. I believe they mostly wore 1 or 2, really. But I got 10 because I wanted to have a certain look or use them in a certain way. They're fun to use when you're kind of playing around with somebody physically. I'm not sure I'll leave that in. Anyway, these are from China. They have frogs and bats on them. It's kind of hard to see. Chinese bats are different than American bats. There are something like 7 deadly animals in Chinese mythology, and they use them to ward off evil, something like that. And that's what the symbolism of them is when you find them on things. I can't remember how much they cost. Usually I do remember things like that, but I don't remember in this case. I also have these 2, which I really love. Hang on. It's very long set. Very similar to the other ones. These are enameled metal. They're actually very simply made. They're just probably triangular pieces of metal that are then bent and curved to fit. Those are also Chinese, and one of them has a frog on it. They have various symbols on them. One way that you can find these is by finding these old pins. They made some of them into pins. Like this one used to be a pin. It's a really beautiful one. You see underneath where the pin used to be, I took it off. You can get these in thrift stores or flea markets. Don't pay a lot of money for these. These are tourist things. Probably find them in Chinatown and places like that as well. Another one that I found isn't exactly a nail guard. It's more like just a claw. And this is wonderful. This kind of reminds me of what vampires use in some films to open the vein on their victims. I kind of like that one a lot. I don't know if you can see that very well. Might be nice to have a few of these actually. And then this set is from Thailand. All silver. These were $25 and I found them at a flea market near me. They have butterflies and other symbols on them. I bought a really interesting costume, and it came with some claws that go with a dance that you do when you're wearing the costume. And these go with the claw part facing outward instead of inward, which is kind of different. And they only go on 4 fingers. These are for dancing. You can see. Be very evocative. And also on eBay I found these. These were pretty interesting. They're just more claw-like apparatus. They're one size fits all, so you can't really fit them on more than your 4 fingers and maybe your thumb. Yeah, I guess your thumb, not really the pinky. These are pretty inexpensive as well. And these were a gift, kind of interesting. Let's see. These are definitely for playing, if you know what I mean. And these little double claws feel very nice, drawn along the body. And my last thing in this box is a ring with a claw on it. I guess it would fit on my 4th finger now. You can see that. Claw ring. Bought that at a Pride celebration many years ago. Got a pretty nice claw there, not particularly practical to wear, but nifty. Here's an image of me during my dominatrix persona days wearing some claws. I hope you've enjoyed this cabinet of curiosities. Thank you so much for joining me in the Gothic Bohemian Salon. And remember, embrace the darkness.